So today, I talked about sort of, I guess what you could call, um, my most regretful missed opportunity with a girl. Um, Now today I'm gonna talk about what's possibly the worst rejection I've ever faced. Um, and you'll have to excuse me because it's gonna be a little hard to talk about this for me, but I feel like it's important. So yeah, this was back in 2017. Um, I was doing my internship and taking classes at the local community college. I was technically still a high school student. Um, but uh I kind of wasn't really like I basically took one or two classes every semester for that year, and they were like easy A. Like you'd have to be extremely dumb to fail these type classes while I did this internship. And went to the local community college to take linear algebra, which I might tell that story at a later time, but yeah, anyway, so I'm doing that, right? And this was back when I used Tinder. Which that's another thing, right? They say that the average man gets around the 0.5% match rate on Tinder. Um, and I have to say that I actually calculated my match rate one time around this time, and I had a similar match rate. And now for Tinder, I'm below average because of my wheelchair, and I didn't hide my wheelchair, by the way. And so that sort of makes me feel proud because that means for a disabled dude, I guess people consider me above average, even though I don't consider myself that. But, yeah, so I meet this girl on there, right? And, you know, she's actually engaging, we're talking and stuff, and like, I think she's kind of cute. She's a little on the chunkier side, but I like my girls kind of chunky, right? They need love too. Skinny girls and chunky girls, what's up? Um, no, but um, uh, but yeah, no, 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 no. So we're talking, and eventually we plan basically what's going or what would have been my first date. I've never been on a date. I've always wanted to go on one, not just an outing with a female. All my last two outings with women have just been like hangouts. They haven't been dates, or at least I think they haven't been. Maybe I'm I'm wrong, but yeah, to me they give off the vibe that yeah, this isn't a date. Um, but anyway, yeah. So we're like, okay, we'll meet up in the community college's cafe after. Um, I I had my linear algebra final this day. I remember it clear as day that was the case, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll meet you there. Like say at around noon, and so yeah, we plan it, and we're talking up until the day of and everything, and um that day comes. I'm so excited. Um, I I got my hopes up and everything, and I get there to the cafe and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and all of a sudden an hour goes by and I'm just like, okay, maybe she's a little late. And I texted her beforehand, but she never responded. Uh so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe something happened, right? And I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, right? And then 2.5 hours go by, um, and she never shows up ever. Um, she she stood me up. She stood me up, and I was devastated. Um, I honestly wanted to cry. I think I did cry that night because of how sad it made me. But yeah, now honestly, I some of the blame can go on me because I shouldn't have waited that long for her. Like, after an hour and a half, I should have just went back to school. I took the bus, but the thing that devastates me the most is that I could have gotten paid, bro. I asked for a couple hours off so I could do that with her. And so yeah, that's the story of my worst rejection and the time I got stood up. Alright, thanks.